Welcome to my channel All About It. In this video, you'll hear all you need to know about almond milk. Almond milk is great for those who are lactose intolerant or want a dairy-free alternative. It can be used the same way that dairy milk is used. You can include almond milk in your diet by adding it to cereal or oats, coffee, hot chocolate or tea, smoothies, soup, sauces, and dressings, to bake, and for homemade ice cream or yogurt. You can also drink it on its own. Almond milk is made by grinding almonds, mixing them with water, and then filtering the mixture to create a product that looks a lot like milk and has a nutty flavor. There's many brands of almond milk sold in stores, and you can also choose to make your own. I will give you a recipe. Stay tuned till the end of the video. Almond milk has less calories than cow's milk. Due to the way almond milk is processed, only a very small portion of almonds is present in the finished product. Unsweetened almond milk contains up to 80% fewer calories than regular dairy milk. 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk contains about 30 to 50 calories, while the same amount of whole dairy milk contains 146 calories. Sweetened commercial varieties can be higher in calories because they contain added sugars. Unfiltered homemade versions may have more almonds left in them, so they can also be higher in calories. Unsweetened almond milk is very low in sugar, so it's good for those trying to consume less sugar, but you should always check the nutrition label and ingredient list for added sugars. Almond milk is lactose-free. Lactose intolerance is a condition in which people are unable to digest lactose, the sugar in milk. It is caused by a deficiency in lactase, the enzyme that's responsible for breaking down lactose into a more digestible form. Intolerance can cause symptoms like stomach pain, bloating, and gas. Cow's milk contains much more calcium than almond milk. 1 cup of dairy milk provides 28% of the daily recommended intake, while almonds contain only a small amount of calcium, just 7% of the daily requirement in 1 ounce. Because almond milk is most often used as a replacement for dairy milk, manufacturers enrich it with calcium to make sure people are not missing out. Almond milk is enriched with calcium to provide 20 to 45% of your daily requirements per serving. Some brands use a type of calcium called tricalcium phosphate instead of calcium carbonate, but tricalcium phosphate is not as well absorbed. To see what type of calcium is used in your almond milk, check the ingredients label. Calcium is an important mineral for the development and health of bones. It also helps reduce the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. We need calcium so that the heart, nerves, and muscles can function properly. If you make almond milk yourself, you may need to find other sources of calcium to supplement your diet to meet the daily recommended intake. Very few foods naturally contain vitamin D, so manufacturers may fortify foods with it. Most almond milks are fortified with vitamin D2, also known as ergocalciferol. Almond milk is fortified with vitamin D and provides about a quarter of the recommended daily intake in a 1 cup serving. Vitamin D deficiency is associated with an increased risk of cancer, heart disease, fertility issues, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, muscle weakness, autoimmune diseases, and infectious diseases. Homemade almond milk doesn't contain vitamin D, so you will need to find other sources of calcium like seeds, legumes, and leafy greens and more if you're not getting enough vitamin D from sunlight. Almond milk is low in phosphorus and potassium. People diagnosed with chronic kidney disease often avoid dairy because it contains high levels of potassium and phosphorus. Because your kidneys cannot properly clear these nutrients, there is a risk they will build up in the blood. Too much phosphorus in the blood increases the risk of heart disease, hyperparathyroidism, and bone disease. And too much potassium increases the risk of irregular heart rhythm and heart attack. Almond milk has much lower levels of these nutrients and may be a better option. Dairy milk contains 233 milligrams of phosphorus and 366 milligrams of potassium per cup, while the same amount of almond milk contains only 20 milligrams of phosphorus and 160 milligrams of potassium. The amounts may vary from brand to brand. Almonds are naturally high in vitamin E, providing 37% of the daily vitamin E requirements in just 1 ounce. Extra vitamin E is also added in most commercial almond milk varieties during processing. 1 cup of almond milk can provide 20 to 50% of your daily vitamin E requirement, depending on the brand, while dairy milk does not contain vitamin E at all. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that can reduce inflammation, stress, and the risk of disease. Almond milk is dairy-free and vegan. Almond milk is completely plant-based, which is good for vegans and other people who avoid dairy products or are allergic to it. It's free of the proteins that cause milk allergy. Because it's low in protein, it's not suitable as a full replacement for dairy for infants or young children. To make 1 cup of almond milk at home, blend a half cup of soaked skinless almonds with 1 cup of water. Then use a nut bag to strain the solids from the mixture. You can make it thicker or thinner by adjusting the quantity of water. The milk can be kept for up to 2 days in the refrigerator. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll gladly answer it, and also feel free to comment about your experience with almond milk. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day.